When I was in high school, there was actually no exposure to the STEM fields really. I was really interested always in web design. I was always really into creating my own websites, just like social media type of thing. But I never thought it would actually develop into something that I could use as a career.
And what about earlier on, elementary school? Any notion of STEM or STEM as a field or technology?
Yeah, there was always the stigma around it that it was a lot more difficult than anybody wanted to deal with. There were a lot of students who just didn't want to deal with it. They wanted to graduate, and once they graduated, math was done. It wasn't a requirement anymore, so they could do whatever they wanted. And that's why when I just heard right now what he said in his speech, it's completely true that a lot of students, they lean toward majors that don't require a lot of science or math.
At least for me, taking computer science in high school gave me a huge leg up entering into college, because I don't know if I would have been in this field if I hadn't taken that class in high school, because that class led to, like, again, opportunities I've had in high school, and then also like hackathons early on, and then just kind of like different events that really gave me the experience in my belt I needed to really do well right off the start.
How about you? Any thinking for the policymakers?
I think my suggestion would just be possibly if the senior year as a graduation requirement for students to be able to take an introductory level course of what it is that they want to do after high school maybe, because my first year, like I said, I struggled. I thought that I was going to do one thing and completely switch, so now I'm a little bit behind trying to get into my actual major. And if I would have gotten that exposure when I was in high school, then I could have just gotten into, wow, I already tried this out, so I know I like this and this is what I want to do.
I want to be working on technologies that are making people's lives easier and that are helping people around the world, because often when I work on products and internships and side projects, I'm really passionate about something that I know makes a huge difference on a large amount of people, and that's where I put in my greatest work. And so wherever I am, as long as I'm doing that, I'll be happy.
There's so many things that you can do with a computer science degree. There's so many people that you can influence and so many people you can team up with so that you can really make a difference.